The majority control of the All Progressive Congress in the Senate is currently under threat as no fewer than 20 APC senators have concluded plans to defect to the People's Democratic Party, Labour Party, New Nigerian People Party, and others. Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. Most importantly, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we post a new video. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the details of today's news. Newsroom Nigeria learned that the APC, which had earlier lost 13 senators to the opposition party, might lose more parliamentarians aggrieved for losing their return ticket to the National Assembly during the party primaries. It was gathered that the party leaders were worried that if the rate of defections continued and the opposition PDP gained more members, the ruling party might lose its majority status in the Senate. During Wednesday's plenary, Senator Dauda Jika, representing Bauchi Central, announced his defection to the NNPP, bringing the number of APC senators to 67. Currently, the 5 minority parties in the upper chamber have 43 senators, with the PDP boasting 39 senators, while the Young People's Party, All Progressive Grand Alliance, Labour Party, and the New Nigerian People's Party have 4 senators. To stem the gale of defections, the national chairman of the APC, Abdullahi Adamu, met with APC senators behind closed doors at the National Assembly complex, Abuja, some minutes past 2 p.m. on Wednesday, that is yesterday. Adamu, who first went to the office of the President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, for a brief meeting before the general meeting, said that the party was worried by the wave of the defections among the APC senators. Speaking to journalists after his meeting with the APC caucus, he noticed that it was a usual occurrence during the election period, but it was enough for any leader to worry over the loss of any member. He stated the meeting with the senators was most fruitful. The issue of defection is an unfortunate development when it happens, but it is a season where there are all sorts of behaviors in the political space, and ours is not an exception. In every election here, this kind of thing gives cause for stakeholders to sneeze, and Nigeria is not an exception. So is the APC, not an exception. I don't care about what is happening in other parties. My focus is on the APC. But we all know that the occurrence is not only happening in the APC, it's happening across other political parties as well. And because we are the ruling party, our problems are exaggerated before the public. Adamu also said he did not know if the problem of defection would persist in the party, but he had met with his colleagues at the National Assembly and he believed the issues was surmountable. He added, there is no responsible leader that would not be worried when he loses one member, not to talk of 2. At the moment, we are faced with the stark reality of our problems. I have committed my colleagues at the National Assembly to face the problem squarely and see the problem as solvable. We are in politics. I don't know what would happen tomorrow, and nobody does. Meanwhile, a lawmaker who spoke to one of our correspondents on the condition of anonymity stated that the party chairman had to come down to the National Assembly to dissuade the senators from defecting from the ruling APC. According to source, not lesser than 20 senators intend to leave the APC to other parties, particularly the PDP, within the next week. The source said the party chairman came to have a meeting with the APC senators because it says that they learned through intelligence that not lesser than 20 more senators were planning to defect to other parties within the next 1 week. The chairman asked each of the aggrieved senators to lay bare their grievances, which we all did one after the other. Having heard our problems, the chairman instructed that we put them into writing. The lawmaker also stated that Adamu promised that the party would look into the issues raised and do something about it, as it was a dangerous time for lawmakers in the party to defect because it was the election year and such moves were grave for any political party. The source added, the chairman asked us all to put all of our complaints into writing, after which the APC caucus leaders would sit with the National Working Committee and look into the issues. Senator Adamu further stated the party would then see what it can do to help the situation. He, however, stated that lawmakers who do not feel comfortable with the help provided by the party can then leave. But leaving without proper consultation with the party sends a wrong signal of discord. It presents the party as if in disarray without proper leadership. A number of the APC senators had cross-carpeted to other parties due to their failure to secure or return tickets to the NAS, with many of them alleging that their state governors are hijacking the senatorial primary election. Is this not selfishness? Like, is this not a is this not is this not what we call stealing or what? Most of all these senators cross-carpeting because they couldn't get a ticket to the House of Representatives have been there for 2, 3, 4 terms, and yet they still want to go back. Why? Because they know the kind of money that they are getting. Yet one senator came out on Channels Television to tell us that they are not earning more than 500,000 naira. Meanwhile, there are other incentives, or there are other packages that they get monthly. But that 500,000 is just their monthly salary. The senator was saying that they don't earn much. They don't earn much. That people only think that they earn a lot of money, but they don't. Tell me, if these people don't, if they are not getting money from this thing, why do they keep going back? Why is it that they do not even want to leave the office? Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Bye for now.